Hello, my name is Bill Goodrich, President and CEO of LaChase Construction. At LaChase, our corporate strategy is defined by four primary goals: to be a world-class safety organization, to provide the highest level of quality product in all of our endeavors, to continue a steady and managed growth strategy, and to be the best company to work for or conduct business with. Today, we'd like to focus on our number one goal, safety. Safety begins with attitude. At LaChase, we are firmly committed to providing the resources and training, and most importantly, supporting and driving an environment that underscores the value of safety. Our goal is to provide an environment that fosters and promotes a safety mindset for all of our stakeholders: our employees, our customers, our subcontractors and vendors, and our surrounding communities. The following safety orientation is in direct correlation to our commitment to safety and our commitment to each of you. Thank you in advance for your focus and attention. Bottom line, be safe, be alert, keep an eye on your coworkers. Be mindful of all the safety ramifications of all your endeavors, no matter how big, how small, or how simple they may seem to be. At the end of every day, we want each of you to be able to return home safely to your families and loved ones. Thanks for your commitment to safety, and have a safe LaChase day.
At LaChase Construction Services, our people are our most important asset, and their safety is our greatest responsibility. The LaChase policy is that every employee is entitled to a safe and healthy place in which to work. When you begin work at LaChase, you have the right to expect that you will be provided with a safe place in which to work, safe machines and tools to do the job, and that you will be able to devote your energy to work.
The main responsibility of the LaChase Construction team is to make the safety and health of everyone a major part of our daily concern. This responsibility must be accepted by each one of us, regardless of your position. Employees are expected to use the safety equipment provided, follow rules of conduct, and make sure that all the safety and health rules are followed each and every day. The joint cooperation of employees and management in the observance of this policy will provide safe working conditions and accident-free performance. Our goal at LaChase is zero accidents. The following rules that we have developed for your safety exceed the OSHA standard, which is considered the minimum by most safety professionals.
Various levels of training will be offered specific to your tasks. Every worker will have as a minimum the 10-hour OSHA construction class. Everyone will attend a toolbox talk at least once a week. Safety huddles will be conducted twice a day on each project. Some projects may have site-specific job requirements that will be covered prior to you starting work at that site. A Hazard Identification, Safety and Environmental Requirements, or HSE plan, needs to be completed by our project team very early in the project. This document will be made available to our subcontractors so they are aware of the potential hazards that may exist on a project during the early bidding stage. A site-specific safety plan needs to be developed prior to work starting on any project. The project team needs to make sure our subcontractors also have completed and submitted their plans prior to working. It is important that all workers have read and understand the requirements of the safety plan. This document may be updated during the project, so it's important to communicate those changes to everyone. OSHA standards require the designation of a competent person by every company for various safety tasks. The definition of a competent person is one who is capable of identifying existing and predictable hazards in the surroundings or working conditions which are unsanitary, hazardous, or dangerous to employees, and who has the authorization to take prompt corrective measures to eliminate them. To continue providing the best in safety services, we are using a system we call SafeTrack. The main focus of this procedure is to integrate behaviors into your safety process. Behavioral safety is an enhancement to our current safety program. Critical behaviors are those that have contributed to most accidents. If we observe these behaviors and provide feedback to those performing them, we should be able to reduce accidents. Your safety representative and superintendent will be responsible for assessing your behaviors and correcting any deficiencies they see. Next, we will discuss some of the safety rules for working on a LaChase project. The minimum safety apparel is safety glasses, hard hat, and leather work boots. In some cases, steel-toe boots are required. If you wear prescription glasses, you will need approved side shields or other means of providing side impact protection. In some cases, safety goggles or face shields are necessary when cutting, chipping, grinding, overhead drilling, or when flying particles and objects are created by the job task. We do not allow radios on site except in a project office. We consider any type of ladder to be one of the most dangerous tools we use. We expect everyone to use ladders safely. We have gone through the process of adding specific warning stickers to all LeChase step ladders. Ladder safety begins with the selection of the proper ladder for the job and includes inspection, setup, proper climbing and standing, proper use, care, and storage. We have provided your safety representative and superintendents with a document full of ladder safety rules. Review and use this information to ensure you always understand how to safely use a ladder. Back injuries make up a large percentage of accidents. Always use proper lifting techniques. Keep your back straight. Bend at the knees. Use the abdominal muscles to carry the load. And keep the weight close to your body. Practice good lifting procedures at all times. Fall protection is required at all times when you are more than 6 feet above any lower surface. A safety harness and shock-absorbing lanyard are required at all times. You must always secure your fall protection device to an object capable of supporting at least 5,000 pounds of force. In some cases, you may be able to use fall protection while working from a ladder. Check with your superintendent or safety representative if you have any questions. Floor holes as small as 2 inches can cause serious injury. Floor openings need covers, or for the larger openings, standard guardrails have to be installed. Always cover a floor hole with material capable of supporting the load of workers or equipment. Make sure you paint the words "Cover, Do Not Remove" on each one and always secure it from accidental displacement. Always maintain proper guardrails, whether on an open-sided floor, roof, or scaffolding. They must be capable of supporting at least 200 pounds. Guardrails should be 39 to 45 inches above the floor, with a mid-rail halfway between the top rail and the toe board. If cables are used as a top rail, then it must be kept tight so that there are no more than 3 inches of deflection in any direction. Guardrails should be inspected daily. At LeChase, a clean job is a safe job. Clean up your work areas each day. Most trips and falls are caused by debris that's been left behind. Make sure the subcontractors are included in the daily cleanup process. Extension cords need to be inspected daily for defects, such as missing ground pins, cuts in the cord, damaged strain relief on the plug ends, or improper wiring when plugs are changed. Make sure you always use a ground fault circuit interrupter every time you plug into any outlet on a construction site. Fire safety is critical on any construction project. Make sure you have supplied and inspected enough fire extinguishers for the correct square feet of each floor. Your safety representative can help. In some cases, a hot work permit is required. If a fire watch is needed, it'll be necessary to stay in the work location for at least 1/2 hour after the work stops. Place fire extinguishers and no smoking signs in locations where propane, gasoline, diesel, and other flammable and combustible materials are stored. The Hazardous Communication Written Program can be found in the LeChase Safety Manual. Each project team shall develop and maintain the entire required material safety data sheets, or MSDSs, specific to the hazardous material used on site. A list of these products must be provided, and workers must have training in the specific hazards of the materials they are using. Make sure the worker reads and understands the warning label. The MSDSs must be provided upon the request of any worker on site. All subcontractors need to provide the LeChase project team with their hazardous communications program. Workers not following our safety rules will be removed from all of our projects. From time to time, accidents can still happen despite a good working safety program. If you are injured, make sure you report it to your supervisor and to the LaChase Project Office immediately. Subcontractors need to report it also and must provide a copy of their accident report to LaChase within 24 hours. We will evaluate each case, and in most cases, we have a return-to-work light-duty program that's proven very successful. All workers on site are authorized to shut down work if they feel a hazardous situation is present or it's unsafe to continue work.
Our expectations are not that you know everything in the OSHA manual, but that you contact your regional safety representative if you have questions or need support. Please believe me when I tell you, your safety is our #1 concern. We expect you to go home to your loved ones each day in the same healthy condition that you came to work in the morning. Remember, your safety is in your control. Use us as a resource to make sure your behaviors are in the right frame of mind. If you have any questions about this orientation, please contact your supervisor or safety representative. Thank you, and have a safe LaChase day.